So here is a brief overview of the instructions. First we're going to make the dough, and then we have a vanilla sauce, a strawberry sauce, as well as a chocolate sauce. And then at the end we're going to decorate the donuts. So let's get started by cutting this open. Just following the lines that are marked on the package. On the back there, as you can see, there's some cute designs for the bear. Unfortunately, I didn't try making that one, but maybe next time I will. Inside we have a couple different packages, the cocoa dough, custard dough, sprinkles, also strawberry powder, and we also have chocolate powder, vanilla powder, some crumbs, the icing pouch, and a spoon and tray. So we're going to get started by making the custard dough. As you can see, I did cut apart the trays, and I'm just pouring a little bit of water into this first tray here. I'm going to mix in that dough, and we'll use our small spoon. Just going to fast forward through this pretty quickly. And the consistency of the dough is very bouncy. When you eat it, it's also very, very chewy and squishy. I'm gonna give Totoro a little bit. After making the custard dough, we formed it into a large ball. What we're gonna do is break it apart and make even smaller sized balls that we'll put aside to use to make our donuts. What we're gonna do after we make these is we're gonna do the same thing to the cocoa dough, and we're gonna form our donut in this pan on the right side. What we're doing here is alternating the custard dough with the cocoa dough, and then pressing them into the mold to shape the donut. Once we've pressed the dough into the mold, we're going to use our spoon to try and pop it out, and here you can see it makes a pretty nice donut shape. Now that we finished the donut on the right, we're going to try the one on the left. We're going to use the cocoa dough and then push it into the mold. Once we do that, we'll use the spoon again to pop it out. Next, we're going to move on to our icing. We have the vanilla on the left and the strawberry on the right. This part came with the tray, and we're going to use it to pour our water in to mix with the icing. Next, we're going to move on to the chocolate icing. This is the one that we're going to use with the icing pouch that came with the set. Again, we'll be using the same tool to pour in the water. It takes the same amount of water as the strawberry and vanilla icing. And we'll go ahead and mix this up. Once we have it all mixed up, we'll pour it into the icing pouch. What we're going to do is just twist it a couple times and try and push it all into the corner. After we have it in the corner, we'll go ahead and grab a pair of scissors and we'll just cut the end off. So moving on to the fun part, the decorating. It was a lot harder than I expected, and I miserably failed while trying to put on the icing, but I did my best. But unfortunately, it kept falling off and I actually made a really big mess, so please excuse the mess. As you can see here, I'm putting on the sprinkles and I'm adding the crumbs as well. When you make your donuts, you can definitely feel free to do whatever you'd like. Like we saw in the package, they made a bear shape. I didn't think about doing it at the time, but once I watched the video again, I really wish I did make a bear. It would have been really cute. So while I'm decorating, I'll just talk about the taste. I didn't show myself eating it in the video, but the taste honestly is not that great. It's a lot more fun to make, but I definitely recommend doing this despite how it tastes.